Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about how something that Rockstar did the other day in Grand Theft Auto Online is actually really good news for the release date of the upcoming Summer 2020 DLC. We'll also hear from Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2 on some things that Rockstar are doing, and some other changes that have been made as well. So let's begin with that big update that Rockstar actually made the other day. This actually came out on July 27th, 2020, about halfway through the day. So insider TezFunds2 put out this tweet. He said, background update, Rockstar patched the cashing out duplication glitch, and they patched the apartment transfer glitch workaround. Hashtag GTA Online. All right, so we're going to be talking about both of those right now. The first one with cashing out, this is actually a casino heist mission. Or, excuse me, it was actually an original casino mission featured in the Diamond Casino and Resort update. And I'm actually not exactly sure how this works. The only thing I know is it's the final mission of the little quest line revolving the Diamond Resort. So I'm assuming it has something to do with the payout that you ultimately get. But either way, Rockstar has officially gone about fixing that. So now if you've been trying to do that, you will be unable to successfully do the duplication glitch. Again, I'm assuming it has to do with money, but I'm not too sure. And the other one, the apartment transfer glitch workaround, this is something that Rockstar has been attempting to fix for months now. Really, any background update you've seen them do over the last couple of weeks, they've always mentioned that they've tried to patch a transfer glitch for the apartment stuff. And now this workaround has already been patched. So if you guys were taking advantage of that, just know that it is no longer going to work. Now, the significant part about this entire thing is Rockstar did not add any podium vehicles. Usually when we see a background update, Rockstar goes ahead and they add at least 1 to 2, potentially even more, podium vehicles in the update. And this time they actually didn't. And this is good news for the release date of the upcoming DLC. Now, if you guys are wondering how many vehicles we have left on the podium, that would be 4. We've got the S80RR Supercar, the VSTR Sports Car, the Apocalypse Death Bike, and the Dinka Sugoi. Now, a couple of these are interesting. The first, the S80RR, has been on the podium list since the original Diamond Casino and Resort update arrived. So it has actually been, now at this point in time, over a year, and that vehicle has not been released. So I don't know if that means Rockstar just has it on the list and aren't going to be coming out with it. It just seems strange that it's been there for ages and hasn't come out. And you've also got the VSTR, which has been on the list since the Casino Heist update. It's been half a year, and that update hasn't come out. So it's kind of like, what is Rockstar waiting for with those two vehicles? Kind of makes you think they might not be doing anything with them at all. And then you've got the Apocalypse Death Bike. And I believe that this is going to be the vehicle that will be introduced in a couple of days on Thursday. Now, the reason I suspect that is because, remember, Rockstar is doing something kind of weird in this event week. So basically, if you played Arena War this weekend and you chose between Apocalypse, Future Shock, and the Nightmare variants, whichever variant was played in the most matches, they'll receive a 50% discount next week across all Arena War vehicles. So it kind of does give you the vibe that Rockstar next week is doing something all about Arena War. And it wouldn't be shocking if they, because of that, decided, hey, this would be a good idea to put the Apocalypse Death Bike on the podium. So I can almost guarantee you that that one is going to be coming up next. And then the only other one that leaves is the Dinka Sugoi, which I don't particularly think has a huge theme. It's kind of just like a little tuner vehicle. So, again, I don't know what to think about the 4 vehicles remaining. It is good news that at least as of now, because they haven't added any more, those vehicles wouldn't take us past the month of August. And if we only are going to have the Sugoi and the Apocalypse Death Bike, that means it's going to be roughly about 2 weeks until the next update arrives, which is kind of what I'm thinking is going to be the case. I think it'll be like in the middle of August when this DLC ends up rolling out. And I guess this is obvious, but I feel like I need to say it anyways. Because Rockstar announced they are doing that like weird Arena War theme next week, I think that pretty much confirms the update won't come out starting on like July 30th, which would be Thursday when we would see the new event week, until the 5th of August. So I think it's going to be at a minimum after that, because it is weird that Rockstar went ahead and like promised something in the next week. It's why I mentioned in my previous video that they've never done something like this before. So I think that eliminates at least one possibility of when this could be arriving. So that is the good news on the front of the update that Rockstar decided to make the other day in Grand Theft Auto Online. Again, because they didn't mention any more podium vehicles, I think it's very, very clear the release date is right around the corner. Now, this also prompted a couple of responses from Insider TezFunds2 on the GTA forum site, where he was responding to a couple of people that said this. So one user, Son of Dutch, said, like Gentle Shelby said, they don't need to talk about it right now as we are still months away from December. Hell, they can reveal map information before its initial release, and I guarantee it will break the internet. And he says, I agree, this may be a bit obvious, but the big tease must have been an intentional reveal to lessen the backlash if only the summer update is announced amid the info drought. It's a success since everyone is talking about it, but I'm sure people would want a bit more info in the near future to fuel up the speculation as we draw closer to release. So I'm actually not sure if he's talking about like info on the summer update or info on the one that's going to be coming out in the winter, which is like supposed to be the biggest heist update ever. And I agree that I think Rockstar definitely has to do a bit more when it comes to promoting this summer update, because right now we've only got one screenshot. They basically said it's just going to be like a mixed goodie bag of various things that we could end up doing and getting. That doesn't really sound all that exciting. So I'm not too sure what to think about the summer update. Hopefully, again, we get a separate newswire that tells us, like, you know, what it's about, maybe some new cars, when to expect it, because right now there's not a lot of people, at least in my opinion, that are all that excited about what is going on. I mean, obviously it'll be cool to get new content, but at the end of the day, still not a lot of information has been revealed. And I want to give Rockstar the benefit of the doubt for now. I mean, when I'm recording this video on Tuesday, July 28th, the Red Dead Online update just came out a couple of hours ago. They just put out a newswire and trailer for that. So I feel like they didn't want to mix and match too much. Like they wanted to talk about Red Dead Online first before they ended up talking about GTA Online. And that's what I fully expected would happen, and I think that is what's going to occur. So now that the Red Dead Online update is out, I think it's full steam ahead for whatever is next here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, the next thing he ended up saying was responding to someone else who said, do you think it's safe to assume that the last play missions are related to the new heist or new location? And he said, now that you mention it, I wonder what happened to the two unreleased missions. Were they tossed away and that's it? To answer your question, no, I hardly think Gerald missions have any sort of connection with the new heist. And I agree with Insider TezFunds2 here, just like the other sort of like contact missions we've gotten in the past, like, for example, the Martin Madrazo missions, the Simeon Repo missions. None of those have had any real connection to the updates that we have received. I think they're just meant to be like a fun spin on new contact missions, and I think that's exactly what was happening with the Gerald missions here. So, yeah, I agree with TezFunds2. I don't think that is related at all to anything we're going to be getting, particularly the heist. Now, could Gerald appear in a heist mission? Absolutely. It doesn't really seem like that's the sort of thing that he ends up doing, like appearing in heist missions, because we've only seen him in the contact missions. But who knows? Maybe he could do something like that, but I don't think his missions are in any way related. And the last thing we're going to be talking about in this video today, I missed this last week, but the Rockstar Games launcher got an update. It wasn't very big. This happened on July 21st, but it was updated again on July 22nd. It was general miscellaneous changes. Improvements have been made to the user interface and other minor bug fixes. And you guys can see there how many people actually thought the article was helpful. So at least Rockstar has been updating the launcher. I use that for GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. So it is quite nice that they're keeping that as bug-free as possible. But anyways, that is everything that I have got for you guys in this video today. In my opinion, some good news for the summer update here in Grand Theft Auto Online. Some things that Rockstar need to do for the summer update, as we heard from Insider TezFunds2, and a couple more bits of good information along the way as well. But like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of everything we discussed in this video today and a whole lot more. If you guys did go to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.